The curtains hung without a shift, no breeze came through the frame. The night pressed softly at the glass, but everything stayed the same. I stood a moment watching it without a need to name. The curtains didn't move tonight, they stayed in place. Every shadow on the wall kept the same shape. I didn't try to change a thing or rearrange. A distant light outside the room faded out of view. I almost followed where it went, but never do. Some things feel better left beyond than coming through. The curtains didn't move tonight, nothing came in. Every thought that reached that far stayed within. I didn't try to let it pass or begin. No window open to the air, no sound to hear, just the quiet holding on what's here. The curtains didn't move tonight, everything's still. Every moment passing by lost its will. I didn't ask it to become or fill. The fabric rests against the night without a sound. I turn away and let it stay without looking around. The room held still the way it was, no shift, no change of tone. A quiet resting in the walls that felt like being alone. I walked a step, then stopped again and let it be its own. The room didn't ask tonight, it let me stay. Every thought that came and went drifted away. I didn't try to shape it out or make it stay. The light stayed soft along the edge of everything I saw. Nothing stood out from the rest or gave me cause to move or turn or reach for more than what already was. The room didn't ask tonight, nothing to hold. Every second passing through felt quiet and slow. I didn't try to mark the time or need to know. No reason left to fill the space, no need to speak, just the quiet holding on what I don't keep. The room didn't ask tonight, it let things be. Every part of where I sat stayed easily. I didn't try to change a thing or disagree. The stillness rests without a sound or any sign. I sit a while and let it pass without a line. The lamp stayed on beside the chair, a quiet, steady glow. It didn't reach too far at all, just held what it could know. I sat a while without a thought and let the moment slow. The lamp stayed on tonight, nothing to prove. Every shadow didn't try to dim it down or improve. The table held the same few things, unchanged, untouched, and still. A cup, a book, a line of light, resting where they will. I almost moved them out of place, then chose to let them fill. The lamp stayed on tonight, everything low, every thought that came and went, let itself go. I didn't ask it where it went or need to know. No switch I reached to turn it off, no need to try, just the quiet holding up the passing by. The lamp stayed on tonight, soft and the same. Every moment that it held didn't need a name. Didn't try to shape it out or claim. The light rests gently where it falls, then fades again. I sit a while and let it be, like now and then. The table held the same few things, exactly as before. A cup, a book, a line of dust, I passed it without touching it, like I've done before. The table didn't change tonight, it stayed the same. Every mark and every line held its place. I didn't try to clear it off or rearrange. The light fell softly on the edge and stayed a while, a quiet shape across the wood without a style. I almost reached to shift it back, then paused a while. The table didn't change tonight, nothing to move. Every object resting there didn't improve. I didn't try to make it more disapprove. No reason left to clear the space, no need to try, just the quiet holding up, the passing by. The table didn't change tonight, everything still, every thought that passed it by lost its will. I didn't ask it what it meant or if it will. The room holds steady as it is, no shift, no sign. I sit a while and let it rest without making it mine.
The lines run steady through the dark, unbroken, straight and clear. I follow where they disappear, without a need to steer. The road doesn't ask where I've been or how I got here. The lines keep going through the night, they don't slow down. Every mile that passes by won't turn around. I don't ask where they might end or what I've found. Headlights stretch a narrow path, then fade again. A rhythm I don't question now or try to bend, just enough to keep me moving without an end. The lines keep going through the night, nothing to hold. Every thought that tries to stay turns soft and cold. I don't try to bring it back,
choose just the quiet of the road. And what I lose, the lines keep going through the night. They don't explain every mile that disappears feels the same. I don't try to follow back or change. The road stays steady as it is, without a sound. I let it carry me ahead without looking around.
The light fell softly to the floor and stayed where it could rest. A quiet line across the wood without a need to press. I watched it without moving in or putting it to test. The floor held the light tonight. It didn't move. Every shape it touched just stayed, with nothing to prove. I didn't try to follow it or disapprove. A shadow crossed and settled back and faded into less. I almost traced it with my eyes, but didn't guess where it began or where it went, or what it might express. The floor held the light tonight, nothing to keep. Every thought that came and went stayed quiet and deep. I didn't try to wake it up or let it sleep. No reason left to shift the glow, no need to try. Just the quiet holding up, the passing by. The floor held the light tonight, everything low, every moment passing through. Let itself go, I didn't ask it where it led or need to know. The glow softens where it falls and fades away. I sit a while and let it rest, the way it may. A pair of lights cuts through the dark and slips away again. For just a second everything feels close, then distant then. I keep my hands where they have been and let it end. Headlights passing through the night never stay. Every moment they appear fades away. I don't try to follow them or make them stay. The road goes quiet after that, like nothing changed. The dark returns to where it was, soft and unchanged. I don't look for what it meant or rearrange. Headlights passing through the night come and go. Every thought that comes with them moves just as slow. I don't try to hold it close or need to know. No reason left to turn around or see it through. Just the rhythm of the road and something new. Headlights passing through the night leave no trace. Every mile they cross ahead erases. I don't try to keep them near or take their place. The dark settles back in line, like it was before. I keep moving through the night and nothing more. The engine hums a steady line beneath the quiet night, a rhythm I don't think about, but always feels right. It carries everything I leave out of sight. The engine keeps time tonight, I don't need to. Every mile it measures out feels like it's true. I don't count where I have been or what I knew. The road moves slow beneath the wheels, and faster than I see. A pattern I don't try to break or disagree. I let it pull me through the dark without asking me. The engine keeps time tonight, nothing but chase. Every second passing through finds its place. I don't try to hold it still or change its pace. No clock I need to look toward, no sign to read, just the rhythm under me and what I need. The engine keeps time tonight, soft and low. Every thought that comes and goes moves with the flow. I don't ask it where it leads or need to know. stays constant as I move through the night. I let it carry everything out of sight.
The door stayed half against the frame, not open, not quite closed. A line of light across the floor that didn't need to show. I passed it once, then passed again, and left it as it chose. The door stayed half open tonight, somewhere between every thought that reached that far, stayed in between. I didn't try to push it through or make it mean. A softer sound came through the gap, then faded as it came. I almost turned to follow it, but not enough to name. Some things don't need to be resolved or placed in any frame. The door stayed half open tonight, nothing to hold. Every moment near the edge felt quiet and slow. I didn't try to close it off or let it go. No reason left to move it now, no need to see. Just the shape of something there that lets me be. The door stayed half open tonight, everything still. Every thought that passed it by slowed its will. I didn't ask it what it meant or if it will. The light softens along the line, then fades away. I sit a while and let it rest the way it may.
The mirror holds a darker line of everything behind. A stretch of road I've already left, fading out of mind. I glance once more, then let it go, and face the line. The rear view didn't matter tonight, I let it fade. Every mile that's left behind unwinds its shape. I don't try to look too long or rearrange. The lights grow smaller in the glass, then disappear. A quiet trace of something past that's no longer here. I keep my eyes ahead of me without a fear. The rear view didn't matter tonight, nothing to keep. Every thought that lingers back falls into sleep. I don't try to bring it forward or dig too deep. No reason left to turn around, no need to see, just the rhythm of the road in front of me. The rear view didn't matter tonight, everything clear. Every mile ahead of me pulls me near. I don't ask it where it goes or steer. The mirror fades into the dark without a sign. I keep moving forward now and leave it behind. The light from the hall slips under a quiet line on the floor. Not enough to change the room, just less than before. I notice it without a thought, then ignore. The light from the hall tonight stays out there. Every shadow in the room settles where. I don't try to bring it in or make it care. A softer sound moves through the gap, then fades away. I almost turn to follow it, but let it stay. Some things don't need to come inside or ask to stay. The light from the hall tonight, nothing to hold. Every moment near the edge feels quiet and slow. I don't try to close the space or let it go. No reason left to cross the line, no need to see, just the shape of something there that lets me be. The light from the hall tonight, everything's still. Every thought that reaches out loses its will. I don't ask it what it means or if it will. The line fades softly where it rests, then dills.
The room stayed quiet where I was. No shift, no change in tone. A stillness resting in the walls. It felt like being alone. I sat a while without a thought and let it be its own.
stay quiet tonight. Nothing to say. Every sound that might have come drifted away. I didn't try to bring it in or make it stay. The light held soft along the edge of everything I saw. Nothing pulled me out of place or gave me cause to move or turn or reach for more than what already was. The room stayed quiet tonight. Everything low, every thought that came and went let itself go. I didn't ask it where it went or need to know. No reason left to fill the space, no need to try. Just a quiet holding up the passing by. The room stayed quiet tonight. Nothing to prove. Every part of where I sat didn't need to move. I didn't try to change a thing or improve. The stillness rests without a sound or any sign. I sit a while and let it pass without a line. The street runs quiet past the lights. No movement in the frame. A distant glow on wet asphalt that never seems to change. I slow a little without a reason, then keep the same. The street stayed empty tonight. Nothing to pass. Every shadow stretching out slips on the glass. I don't look for anything that doesn't last. The signal turns from red to green for no one there. The color shifts across the road and disappears. I keep moving through the space without a care. The street stayed empty tonight. Nothing to see. Every mile in front of me moves quietly. I don't try to fill the gap or disagree. No headlights coming from the side, no sound to break, just the rhythm of the road and what I take. The street stayed empty tonight. Everything's slow. Every thought that comes along lets itself go. I don't ask
reaches out ahead. Without a sound, I let it carry me along, without looking around.
The light stayed soft against the wall, not asking to be seen. A quiet glow that held the room, somewhere in between. I didn't reach to change a thing or make it mean. The light stayed soft tonight, nothing to prove. Every shadow in the room didn't need to move. I let it rest the way it was, without a groove. A cup sat still upon the table, unmoved the same. A shape I passed 100 times without a name. I almost turned it slightly in, then left it plain. The light stayed soft tonight, everything low, every thought that came and went, let itself go. I didn't ask it where it went, or need to know. No reason left to raise the glow or dim it down, just the quiet settling in all around. The light stayed soft tonight, nothing to chase. Every moment passing through found its place. I didn't try to hold it still or leave a trace. The glow fades gently where it rests, then disappears. I sit a while and let it be right here. The dashboard glows a faded green, just barely lighting up. The road ahead, the lines, the wheel, and half a coffee cup. I don't turn it brighter now or change it up. The dashboard stayed dim tonight, nothing too clear. Every mile I pass through now feels quieter here. I don't try to see too far, soft and low without marking time. I let it hold the moment still and stay in line. The dashboard stayed dim tonight, everything low. Every thought that comes and goes moves just as slow. I don't ask you where it leads or need to know. No signal lighting up the screen, no voice to hear, just the rhythm of the road and being here. The dashboard stayed dim tonight, nothing to chase. Every mile that disappears finds its place. I don't try to turn it up or change the pace. The glow stays soft beneath my hands and fades from sight. I keep moving through the dark into the night. I ask the dark without a voice, just something in my head. The road keeps moving under me, but nothing's said. The lines go on without a break, just like they always did. The road doesn't answer back tonight, it lets me go. Every thought I send ahead returns too slow. I don't wait for anything or need to know. A sign appears, then disappears before I can read. It doesn't matter where it points or what I need. I keep moving through the dark without a lead. The road doesn't answer back tonight, nothing replies. Every mile I pass through now just lets it slide. I don't try to make it speak or ask you why. No voice coming through the air, no sound to hear, just the rhythm of the road and being here. The road doesn't answer back tonight, everything wide. Every thought that drifts ahead falls to the side. I don't try to pull it close or let it guide. The night keeps holding what it holds without a sign. I let it carry me ahead without a line.
The very moment you arrive, the room gets quiet. I am surrounded by the noise, so why am I feeling like you're holding me close, hold me close. I know you're so close, but you're not close enough. Everyone's watching, looking at you, but I don't notice. My eyes are glued, your hand is waving. You look confused. What did you say? I just wanna hear you say, hold me close. I know you're so close, but you're not close enough. Hold me close, hold me close. I know you're so close, but you're not close enough. You came in and I swear, oh, you came in and I swear, oh, you came in and I swear, you're holding me close, hold me close. I know you're so close, but you're not close enough. Hold me close, hold me close. I know you're so close, but you're not close enough.
The bars dropped out a mile ago. No call, no text, no sound. Just the quiet of the moving dark and open ground. I didn't try to bring it back or turn around. No signal out here tonight. Nothing comes through. Every word I might have said stays out of view. I don't reach for anything or follow through. The radio fades in and out, then slips away. A voice I almost recognize, but cannot stay. I let it drift into the dark and fade to gray. No signal out here tonight, nothing to hold. Every thought that tries to form feels quiet and cold. I don't try to keep it close or
to see. I keep moving through the night and let it be. The road splits somewhere in the dark, but I stay where I am. A sign I barely read at all slips out of my hands. I keep the same direction now, like it was always planned. Lines I didn't cross tonight still run through my head. Every turn I let go by feels quietly said. I don't ask what might have been, or where it led. A distant light off to the side fades before I see if it was somewhere I could stay or just another dream. I keep moving through the night with nothing pulling me. Lines I didn't cross tonight don't need to explain. Every path I left behind feels the same. I don't slow to figure out what I gave away. No map open on the seat, no voice telling me, just the rhythm of the road in the space to be. Lines I didn't cross tonight slip into the dark. Every mile that carries on leaves a softer mark. I don't need to turn around or restart. Steady where I go, quiet and wide. I let the night decide for me and let it ride. The room stays quiet where I sit. Nothing moves too far. The soft light resting on the wall, like it knows where you are. I don't turn it off just yet. I let it be what we are. The room stays still tonight. Nothing asks for more. Every sound just fades away before it hits the floor. I don't try to fill the space like I did before. A glass left where you set it down still catches the light. I almost move it out of place, but I leave it right. Some things feel better left alone
In the middle of the night, the room stays still tonight. Nothing needs to change. Every memory that shows up here feels a little strange. I don't try to make it stay or rearrange. No reason to turn the music on, no reason to speak, just the weight of quiet time settling in deep. The room stays still tonight. Everything is clear. Every thought that comes and goes doesn't linger here. I don't reach for anything that isn't near. The light softens as it fades into something low. I let the quiet take its place and let